It's me. It's us. We're Grave New World, and we're back. This is Grave New World, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG on Dirty 20 Gaming, where me, Chris, I'm your director. I am joined by my lovely friends who play this game with me every Monday night, unless something happens. But nothing happened today, so woo! Knock on wood. Anyway, let's get started by introducing ourselves. Back, Kyle. You go first.
Nah. Yeah, okay, fine. Hi guys, I'm back, Kyle. I play everybody's favorite stoner half demon oracle, Jacob King, here on Mondays. You got the right day. Congratulations. Otherwise, you can find me on Thursday playing the dad mom energy holder of the brain cell and highest blood pressure and still surviving creature on the planet, Badge's Newth. Otherwise, you can't really find me anywhere else because I don't want you to. Over to Luna.
I'm always used to being last.
I remember you saying it last week.
Damn it! Hi, I'm Luna. I play May. Did I do that, Lipinski? Quite wondering if she may have switched one ghost for another here on Monday night on our Grave New World show. I also play Jacques Crusoe on our Thirsty Seas pirate game, Rapscallion game on Saturdays. Very excited to play him again. We just had some technical difficulties this past weekend, but we will get to that soon. Glory.
Hello, I'm Blaze of Gloriosa, better known as Glory. I am here on Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. Saturday nights is Little Al in Thirsty Seas, which is fantastic. It's my femiston. Anyway, that's my pirate, and then on Sundays there's a thing, and then on Mondays I'm here playing Listia, who's a ghost, probably former or also former drug dealer, former vampire, current ghost. I think that about covers it. What about Mana?
Just the casual description. Hi guys, I am Mana Queen. You can find me here, obviously Monday night, playing our lovely, the obsessed Lexington, our slayer of the Scoobs. Sometimes going through identity crisis, and let's be real, always going through an identity crisis. Outside of that, you can find me here at Discord, which is so great. Glory just dropped that. If you're not part of our community, you should definitely join us. We have a really good time over there with lots of chats, support, and fun with each other. And also, you can find me on Luna and Glory on Saturdays, our Thirsty Seas campaign. I play Simon Mickham, if he would please. He is our lovely creature, to put it nicely, of our pirate campaign on Saturdays that you can find me here as well. And back to Director Chris.
Hey, that's me. I just want to give a shout out to the amazing Bison Stonefist, who could not make it tonight, but he has better reason to be gone. So we love you, and we see you in chat. Thank you for being in chat. And we'll catch you next week, hopefully. Hey. I am Chris. I believe I said that earlier. AKA Wayward Knight on the interwebs. I do a lot of things. I live on the Discord, and I also have a podcast called Professional Questers, where I interview people in the TTRPG community about the characters that they play, and then I flip the script and I interview the characters themselves. You can find it and all of my other things in the God damn it. There we go. In the link. I forgot that my keyboard has a delay. In the link in the chat. or just look up professional questers available on like most places where you can stream audio things. Podcasts in specific. Yes. Anyway, let's get started. So to recap last week, May was just walking across campus, and then she found an orb of light. The orb seemed to be sentient, and it followed May, who took the orb to Julian, who suggested some possibilities of what it could be. The orb seemed very curious and interested in a lot of things. After Julian's class, the Scoobs all got together to unravel the mystery of the orb. They discovered that it could talk to them via a spirit board after some experimentation and stuff. And after some confusing communications with it, Julian put some puzzle pieces together and realized that the orb was Estia in some sort of spiritual form. Estia, the supposedly deceased friend of the former or of the Scoobs from a semester ago. I think God, it's only been like a semester.
I can
So it has been
remember.
18 million. It's been 84 years.
Everyone freaked out. They called in Allison to be like, hey, what the heck? Allison came over and was able to reveal the spirit's bodily form, which was indeed that of Estia, that they recognized. And after some conversation, Estia poofed away, and the gang was left to process what just happened. And that is where we leave off. So, Estia has poofed away. You guys are left by yourselves again. What do you do?
You're still looking pretty shell shocked at the whole thing. There's definitely a lot to process there. For better or for worse, a lot of his trauma is tied up in what happened to Estia. It was very inconsiderate of her to get kidnapped and turned into a vampire and then turned to ash in the sun. I mean, didn't take Ye's feelings into account at all in that one. Ye knows what he's going to do. He's going to call Eugenie. Click, click.
But
Hold up, I can hear
the phone rings a couple times, and you hear pick up. Yay! Hi.
Hi, Eugenie.
What's up?
We have a ghostia.
I'm gonna let you say that one more time and pretend that you're not fucking with me. What?
I assure you I'm not fucking with you, and this is not some sort of like bad high prank call. Estia is back as a ghost. We just talked to her. She says she knows why she's back, but she also wouldn't tell us why that was. But she's around now, and she's her. There was a whole thing in getting her back into some sort of semi-corporeal form.
You just hear silence for like a full minute, and then she doesn't say a lot, which for Eugenie is like typical but also atypical because she usually has something to say, even though she's not of many words.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys still at the school?
Yep. None of us have graduated yet. Things keep going this way, none of us will. But hopefully it doesn't go down that road. Yeah, no, we're actually we're all in Julian's office. It's where we kind of spoke to a guardian angel and kind of had her go from a tiny little firefly orb to full on ghost Estia.
To inter we all leave the office at the end of last episode.
Did we?
I feel like
Oh.
we might
Yeah, I
have.
think we did. So Gay's probably just at home sitting on his couch.
Yeah.
just-
Well, May went with Yay because he
Oh, yeah.
offered her clothes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gay would
So
get
May's just in the shower while he's having this conversation.
They're all probably at Ye's apartment. Let's just go with that.
That
that's
works.
fine. That works.
Yeah.
Jack's at work.
Yeah.
Probably he's at the garage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack probably went back to the garage, and Julian's processing his own in his own way in his office. Yeah. Eugenie.
Actually, we're at my apartment. Sorry. She was found at the. They're like I think that's where she's sticking around right now. I don't know if she's actually tied to the place. It doesn't seem like it, but she said that's kind of indicated that's where she's going to be, and then poofed.
Stay there. I'm gonna meet you at your place, and you're gonna tell me everything that happened. And she hangs up, and
That's
is,
Eugenie.
yeah, she hangs up.
Yeah. And she'll be like, well, Eugenie's gonna come over. May, you'll get to meet Eugenie. She's a far more experienced slayer and Estia's aunt. He's just raising his voice because the walls aren't super thick here in this apartment.
Oh, cool!
Yeah. He's like, so anyway, I was like looking at Jack, just all confused because I was like, how do you not know what a flashlight is? So that was that conversation. Sorry, I had to interrupt things there for a minute. It just really occurred to me that Eugenie should know
I
what's
was just
going
like,
on.
I just don't understand how he didn't. How old is? I know you just.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just got, didn't get the name brand. I don't know.
Not a cop, not a youth minister. Blah blah blah. Blah. Okay.
Yep.
And they're
Yep.
probably just waiting for May to finishing up.
Yep. Come out in one of Ye's oversized T-shirt and
I was gonna say it's just like probably
sweatpants.
only that. It's like just the ginormous shirt. It's just like
Like the shirt dress.
Yeah, the shirt dress.
it's like I love that you think that your sweats could even fit me. No, it's
If-
the shirt or nothing.
Nothing's an option.
There's a lash of like. Just the boldness for May gets a blink double take.
May shoots a look at Ash like,
Because if this is your first time tuning in a few weeks, Ash is May naked.
Yeah. That was a whole thing that Ye was not there for. Yep.
Nope. So that's why there's a silent look there. Just
Yeah.
Ash is like, yay, and it's like,
May just shuffles over to the couch and very carefully like puts the shirt over the knees and scoots back.
And Ye's like, do you want me to throw your actual clothes to the wash and dry cycle?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to imagine like if there's any magical residue left over from my own rain cloud. So probably best that you maybe double rinse.
Yeah, I'll give it a saltwater rinse and then a standard rinse. And he'll go do that, get the clothes going, and then kind of sit back down. It's like, so just to kind of bring you up to speed, May, if we didn't tell you previously, Eugenie has also helped us close, well, sort of semi-bury the Hellmouth. She showed up when Estia was kidnapped and turned, stuck around to kind of help us figure out what happened, track down those bastards, and ash them and their creations. She was really, really torn up by Estia passing. So I don't know how she's really going to handle Ghostia. I hopefully well, maybe some closure there. I think she
I-
felt some.
I
Okay.
mean, at least everyone else can see her.
Yeah.
Um, it was kind of hard when Lacey showed up, and I couldn't like tell her parents because they couldn't see. So
Yeah. No, I definitely get that. I imagine Jack was in the same boat for a while. Although he could more like feel her, but he couldn't even see her. He just kind of knew that she was around and doing things. But yeah, that's. It'll be nice to see Eugenie again, though. She kind of did some mentoring. Absolutely beat the living dog shit out of me when we were training.
It'll be nice to see Eugenie again from Ash, and like not along to beat the dog shit out of.
Yeah.
I'm sensing some tension.
Well, Ash, what hasn't been, training for this sort of thing most of their life. My dad is my dad and he loves me, but he was raised to fight in a pretty unforgiving way, and that's a lot of how I learned. So, if you're not used to that sort of thing, having somebody much older than you who you kind of feel like you should be able to knock the hell out, just toss you around like you are, a angry kindergartner, can be pretty humbling.
Especially when it's now been months since somebody has been able to toss me around like an angry kindergartner, and I thought, it's fine.
I mean, didn't I like hurt you really bad? Like a couple weeks ago.
It's fair. It's a different.
Oh, is
But
it different
maybe-
with me?
Ash, maybe.
You hear like
Like,
three
keeps
sharp
going.
knocks on the door, and then Eugenie just opens it.
Also,
Ash just goes,
how is
"I
how is everyone like
Quick,
settled in the room? Like, are we all on the same couch or what?
Yeah,
I imagine
I-
so.
yeah."
It's not
Three of
not
them
quite a
is-
cuddle puddle on the couch, but everybody just only so much
It's probably
room.
like legs
Yay,
crossed over.
Ash, May. Just
Yeah.
like kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picture like arm around May, Ash like full May's lap, like that type of like casual type of cuddle pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Eugenie, well, was the door locked?
Yes.
Yeah, no, she
But
just
wait,
twists the
all of us
handle
are like,
too far.
"Yes."
I have a security deposit, Eugenie.
And then
I'll
the
pay for that.
first made like case in point.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Eugenie.
May just
Um,
pull the shirt down farther, like.
Don't worry, I didn't see anything. So, what the fuck happened?
Well, May, do you want to lead off with the story? Since it kind of started with you.
She closes the door again and leans back on it.
Hi, I'm May. I see
Hi.
ghosts.
Do you now?
Yeah. I see ghosts.
Are you the
I-
one who saw Estia?
Yeah. Well, so I was just going to class and I saw an orb, and I thought it was like, I don't know, like a fairy or something, because those exist. And usually when I see a ghost, they're a ghost. So it's very strange to see little ball of light. Ball of light attached itself to me and went to class with me and then was bouncing around all crazy, and I was like, okay. So I got everyone together, and ball of light is a Snoopy thing. orb. We were calling it orb because his little orb is cute. And then we got a spirit board, and then orb was giving us some strange answers to things, or trying to, and then was starting to spell Erstu, and all of us are like, Erstu? Me, I had absolutely no idea what was going on because I didn't know who that was, period. And then Julian's just like, oh my god, Estia! And everyone's like, no! And then the orb starts jumping on Ye's tattoo I didn't know he had. Or at least I wasn't looking at it all those times he didn't have a shirt on.
Most of those times I didn't have anything on. Thank you, Nana. Yes.
And then we Ash has guardian angel stepmom who we called, and she came and made orb into Estia.
Okay. First of all, we're gonna put a pin in the fact that Ye was apparently naked.
What?
Because you're gonna tell me that story later. I can
Stories.
I can tell it's gonna be good. Stories. Ooh, even better.
I kind of miss the Fabio hair, not gonna lie.
Put a pin in that too. You
To
what,
clear-
you're telling me you're telling me that an orb of light got turned into told you it was Estia, who is dead, and
Not dead.
and
Undead?
then a guardian angel
Yeah.
came
My
and
stepmom.
made her Estia again.
If it helps connect
Are
everything, the
you
orb
guys
of
high?
no.
How
If-
high
Only
are you
Unfortunately,
guys?
no.
So here, hold on. If it helps, Eugenie, May didn't even know where Estia died, and the orb was found on the hill right next to the tree where Estia died in my arms.
I also didn't know who Estia was, so
I know we mentioned her a few times, but it was
I think
it's
mostly just like we had a friend who died.
it was
Okay,
very painful to talk about.
Yeah, Jacob's not good at talking about things. Anyways.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm
Look,
working on that. I've got a therapist.
Okay, you're gonna tell me about that too. I might need them. This is insane.
Dummy? Just a lot. One of these.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something here. This may not work. It might work. Estia, are you actually around by any chance? So your aunt would really like to say hi if you are. She might have stuck.
Make me a perception notice check.
The name is Orbstia. Don't.
Listen, we can count it as there's no magic happening, right? This does not
Can
count.
we do the same thing? Can we do the same thing of like how last week where Ash was kind of half dead, so like Ash kind of can be a little in tune with the other plane of things.
Ash,
I got
you
a
are fully
16,
recovered.
but I got a 10.
But Ash almost died. It's like you have a sensitivity to these things. Like,
Okay, for
Ash,
flavor,
it's
I'll
a
say this. For flavor, I will say this. Ash, your Slayer senses, because you have been nearly dead.
right? Like I'm
They're
saying,
getting a
see
little
it,
like- Just feels like an awkward shift on the back of the couch.
Right. Like Ash
Yeah.
definitely sees Estia, but I'm saying like Ash sense Estia if she's around, but probably not see her. Maybe.
I think your Slayer senses get a little tingly in sort of a directional way where
Where the
they're
shift
almost
on the back of the
pointing you.
sofa.
Yeah. And May, you got a 16. You suddenly feel a chill, like over to one side of the sofa, and you look slowly over, and there's just an Estia sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I think she's sitting like crisscross applesauce, like on the back of the couch, like in a way that really, like, nobody would really be able to balance that way if she had form. But that's one of the perks of being a ghost.
Good sequel
Hey.
to the Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Like
That
Mace
is
just
sequel.
completely turned
Bad
around
joke.
and was
Bad
just like,
joke.
hi.
When people start to notice her, Estia just sort of like looks over at you, Jenny, and it's just like,
What are you looking at?
hi.
Can't either, but so
You're cutting out really bad, Mana. Sorry. I couldn't-
it's okay. Ignore me. Move on.
Did Estia actually like appear? Or is Estia
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, once May says hi, I think she just sort of like, she's like, oh, okay, well, that hide and seek is done. So she just sort of like fades in for everybody else, like Casper in that one movie where everyone screamed and ran away.
Everybody else is
Eugenie's face turns sheet white. And she's just staring at the ghost of Estia. And she looks at Estia, and she looks at all of you guys, and she just like, all of you make me a perception notice check again. Not Estia though. Well, actually, Estia, you can if you want.
10.
Get out the D10s. We're not in a naked yay situation. That's good.
Or are we? I don't know.
Are
It's-
we?
Say
No, a 10 overall, people.
It's a
I feel like-
14 from Ash.
I feel like the chances of naked yay are low, but never zero.
At this point, yes.
Okay, I rolled a
Kyle's dice won it.
6. How many D10s do I roll?
My dice are horny
You
on
roll
me. I don't know what to
1d10.
tell you. It's
1d10. Okay,
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Director.
Damn it. Don't do that. You're asking for it, my dude.
Yay and Estia, you don't notice a lot. May, did you say you got a 10 overall?
For my this perception notice, yes, I got a 10 overall.
Okay, so May, you also don't recognize a lot. Oh, we lost Ash.
bloop.
Yeah, she's trying to fix her. They're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
fix their internet.
Okay. Well, this next part is dependent on Ash, but I will continue to describe it. what Ash notices is that Eugenie, while kind of frozen, staring between you guys, and her eyes are getting wider and her lip is starting to tremble, and um she just is starting to exhibit what Ash only recognizes as a panic response. And she just says, "You guys are fucked up." And
This
then she
is
leaves.
not a joke. And she didn't pay for my door handle either. Her doorknob.
She throws like $20
This isn't a joke,
back through
Eugenie.
the
This
door.
is nothing I would joke about. The guardian angel confirmed it's Estia.
I don't believe in guardian angels.
Yeah, I didn't really either, but I've seen what I've seen. I know what I know.
I also, didn't think that the sun and the moon were actual people, but
Yeah, but we met them too. That was the whole thing.
Where Essia is sitting, she's kind of like looking at her nails. She's kind of like looking off to the side. She's kind of squirming on the back of the couch. Like she is not giving off like super unguilty vibes.
Let's try this. Is there something you could ask her that we wouldn't know? Some family thing that only actually Estia would know?
Ugh, fuck you, yay.
I'm trying to help here.
So Eugenie bites her lip and looks at Estia, trying to hold back like hurt and rage and like pushing this sort of iota of hope up from like the depth of her soul or whatever. And she basically initiates, those childhood call and response, like handshake thingamajigs that you learn.
Mhm.
I think she definitely had one of those with Estia when Estia
Slap
was
games?
like little. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, exactly. So she starts off the one that was like the thing between you two, and waits for you to do your part.
I mean, so Essia like kind of like pushes herself off the couch. Like, I mean, she's sort of pushing herself off from like above the couch, and so she kind of like floats over the other ones so that she can like land on the floor, in front of everybody who's crammed onto that poor couch. And then she goes over to Eugenie and is like, I can't. And she like puts her hands directly through her aunt. I can't give you a hug. And I can't. I mean, she kind of flails her own little like part, but like she's obviously just completely unhappy about it. Like,
give
I don't
me
know
like
what to
an
do.
hour. If you really want to.
No, I don't want anything to do with anything supernatural right now. There's enough supernatural going on right now. And whoever just left was like more than enough supernatural.
Yeah, that's Ash's stepmom.
Not helping.
You've missed a lot, and you've been missed a lot.
So yeah, I don't
Eugenie just looks at Estia and Ash with a continued 14. You can tell that she's kind of heartbroken that she can't hug Estia, but she's also confused and bewildered, but also like elated that she can talk to Estia again.
Man, that's a mood. Estia's right there.
I'm not good at this. I'm sorry, everybody.
Estia, or not Estia, Eugenie just looks at Estia and is like, that really sucked. But thanks for coming back. She's like holding back tears.
Yeah, I missed you too.
She'll tell you where she's living right now in case you, and she's like, in case you want to visit or whatever. But I mean, I don't want to make things weirder. I will come back to hear about those stories. You're not getting off that easy. But clearly
I usually
the vibe
don't.
here is really awkward. I'm gonna go.
And as
I
Ash is trying to like hold Estia's hand, Estia is just sort of like not moving her hand away, but there's like nothing to hold. It's just a cold spot. I don't know if Mena is hearing us right now, but I saw it in chat and I wanted to acknowledge it.
To be fair, Eugenie, I didn't expect you to like be 5 minutes away. So I thought we'd have time to like arrange a better spot to do all of this and have a little time to work things through. I wanted to give you time to travel here. I thought you'd gone maybe out of state, and that's on me. I'm sorry.
It's kind of on me for not exactly telling you that I stayed in Cleveland, but yeah, yeah. I have a lot of stuff to do. Uh, I'll see you later. And she heads for the door. And she leaves.
Estia has huge like is she mad at me face right now.
I don't think she's mad.
She didn't say it out loud.
Yeah,
It's just the face.
the face. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like it's not how I don't really know how I expected it to go. I just thought we'd have more time to prepare for it. I'm sorry that I made everything awkward. But I also we talked a lot about you when you were gone. And I knew if anybody needed to know, it was Eugenie. I am a little surprised she didn't want to then spar and beat the living crap out of me. That's kind of the default response, but not super sad about it either.
I do kind of wish she had beaten the crap out of you.
Why? Why exactly do you wish violence upon me in this situation?
It's just a lot. It's just a lot. What were you guys what do you have going on that's not me? What do you have going on right now? There's always something. What do you did you ever
Well, to catch you up a little bit, we did find the vampires who turned you, and we rather brutally dismantled them.
Yeah, I'm not
Uh,
talking about like what happened around me. I'm talking about like whatever you're working on right now.
Classes, actually.
Yeah, okay.
This
Well,
is
that's
this
cool.
this is the lull in things. Actually, there was a whole thing with Jack, who you didn't meet.
I did meet Jack.
Well, I mean, you met him, but not before. Anyway, he was also being haunted, actually, by the ghost of his dead wife, who was murdered because his brother-in-law had him take a hit that he shouldn't have had him take. So that was the whole thing. There were also giant rabbits. Slayers are being killed. We're still kind of looking into that, although that's more on the Watcher side of, well, the Watchers who don't suck side of things.
Yeah, I almost died. The smoothie swap is destroyed. Oh, we met the sun and the moon too.
Yeah.
That was weird.
They were
That does
nice
sound weird.
people, but a bit dysfunctional.
Ye-
They didn't have a super healthy relationship.
Oh, and we have May now, who you met, and
Yeah.
May's Nana.
Yeah, this whole time May's
Um,
just kind of been staring down at her, like
and
her
that's
feet poking out from the shirt, like I don't know what the fuck to do in this situation. And then she looks up once Ash says her name's like, yeah.
And he's just gonna put a big hand on May's back and just kind of do the little comforting rubs. May has the most powerful true sight I've ever seen. She can see me in my demon form all the time, so she knows it's blue. That was the whole thing. It's one of the stories we got to tell Eugenie, apparently. Her Nana is definitely not Baba Yaga, but I'm convinced somewhere she does have a house with chicken legs. We just don't get to see it.
Crow.
Crow legs. Crow legs. Yep. Let's get the crow connection.
Speaking of crow, there's a rapping on the window. It's the pecking sound very well. It's Barnaby.
All at once there came a rapping, as of something gently tapping at my.
May feels so awkward, so she's gonna shuffle off the couch and go let him in, just like.
I
He-
really
he-
fucked up this day, didn't I? That's yay out loud. He's just like, woo.
We're not on a date yet.
I know.
We're not what yet?
I said a day. I fucked up the day.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Sorry, yeah, the day. No, this is not the date.
She's
They
just
just, like-
full fire truck red is letting Barnaby in.
Yeah, Barnaby. When you go back to the couch, Barnaby curls up in your lap.
Wait, who or what is Barnaby?
Barnaby says, "Hey," and then you hear a call from the crow.
No. This is me, the player. I don't know what I'm seeing coming in through the
Oh.
window.
Barnaby is a very large crow.
Oh, okay. Like
chunky.
like turkey size?
Like a raven-sized crow.
Okay.
Like a chonky crow.
Probably a little bigger. He chonk. He only eats bagels.
he chonk.
And he came in and curled up on
May's lap.
May's lap. Okay.
Correct.
There's a
That's Barnaby.
This is
He's-
my best bud, Barnaby.
He still says, hey, and there's like a caw.
Is it like just a caw, or is he a talking bird?
Actually, Estia, for you, you would hear him say hey. Like in English.
Okay, but not like a parrot would say hey, but like
No, like he's clearly able to, he's capable of speech, like real speech.
okay.
How you doing?
You know, living the dream.
Pardon? Oh, sorry. That's Chris. I misheard what you said. Never mind. No. So um he says, "You know, I don't believe that, but we'll go with it."
Hmm.
May's just looking between them like, are you talking?
And Ye's ordering some pizzas.
So tell me about the missing slayers or dead slayers. Tell me about that.
Dead Slayers. Well, they started dropping like flies.
Yeah, not all dead. Thank you.
You are thus far the one exception. And
As he's gonna reach out and pat Ash on the shoulder,
Yeah.
her hand goes through the shoulder, and there's a little bit of a cold breeze.
we were getting word that Slayers were dying to pretty mundane threats. And we couldn't figure out why until we talked to the sun and the moon and helped solve their, or at least mitigate their relationship problems. And I'll get into that story in a bit, but the moon, who's a nice guy, bit of a simp, but a nice guy, he pointed us to something called the Cruciamentum, which was a Watcher performed sort of proving test for Slayers that stripped them of their power.
Yeah, it's the injection, right? The big injection and stuff.
How do you know so much about it? Nobody knows shit about this thing. Not a single Watcher anybody's talked to. It's been purged from the records. Is there like a ghost library that tells you about this? Okay, so there's a ghost library. That's good. Julian will be happy.
I should be the one that should be happy. You would think I'd be able to go there.
I just
Probably don't get a card until you're dead.
I had a library that I read, and
Well,
anyway,
your
please continue.
library had something super rare then because it's been purged, even from the Watcher records. But
It might have
obviously,
been old. I don't know.
obviously somebody else found something similar because we figured out that's what was happening. Somebody was synthesizing and administering the Cruciamentum and then killing Slayers when they were powerless. May set at least one of the people doing it on fire, which was really cool. Because we went down to kick some giant rabbits' asses because they were destroying the city and Ash's smoothie shop.
A smoothie shop.
And she was attacked by something young, female, and moving supernaturally quick, and poisoned. Even a really terrible poison, which we managed to fix in part with your ashes. So, I guess thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And we've heard that the only person who might know more is a former Watcher who's angry at the council named Rupert Giles, who we still need to go see.
May is slowly
of the-
raising her hand.
Yeah.
Hey,
May just slowly. Hey, remember when I said I did a bad thing?
vaguely, what?
May never told the group that she She did say she talked to her mom. She didn't say what about.
What bad thing did you do?
I got the address of Rupert Giles.
Did,
Why is that a bad thing?
did you please tell me you didn't ask her for that?
I didn't know who else
May's
to ask.
mom is
Okay. No,
we
it's
have
okay.
mommy issues in this group now, Estia.
Yep, there's
Okay.
Step Angel and the mom from hell.
Am I frozen again? I'm frozen.
Are we talking literally or figuratively?
Figuratively, as far as I can tell.
As you know?
Yeah, she's a spook for the government, a technomancer, and a person we all hate a lot,
Oof.
mostly for what she's done to May.
Oof.
I'm not going to elaborate. That's up to May to tell. But she also, unfortunately, helped us with a few things, including saving Jack and having him not vanish into a dark government hole from which there is no recovery. Which is why I haven't folded her car around her like a beer can in a frat boy's hand.
Okay.
And so
so we have there was the Cruciamentum ordeal, which was Ash put through that?
yeah, Ash survived it. Ash was
Uh-huh.
cruciamentumed and poisoned.
I
Harsh.
think we all went through it.
Yeah. But this was
almost died.
yeah, this wasn't some like, it was structured test or anything. This was somebody popping up out of the darkness, poisoning Ash with both things, beating them up some, and then then me tearing open a wall and May coming through and straight up flamethrowing her. Straight crispy critter. It was so badass.
That sounds awesome.
It was actually pretty awesome.
She's
Yeah.
just starting to sink into herself, just like Barnaby coming up to cover her face. She's like, nope, stop it.
Asia's looking at May like, hey, good job. She says.
Nope, right behind the crow. Fully behind the crow.
Okay.
As for your books, I think did Cheryl take a couple?
No, Cheryl
Yeah.
left all of them actually.
Oh, then they're in Ye's closet. As Ye went to pick up whatever Cheryl didn't take because he's not just going to leave Estia's things. I think Cheryl took the money. It was the money that
Yeah,
Cheryl
took the money.
So your library's in my closet. Good to know that there's.
What did you do with the lab equipment?
I didn't know what to do with
Yay.
it. You were dead. I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, but what did you do with it?
It's either still there or been sold to pay for the spot. Probably sold because Cheryl took all your money.
Okay. Frankly, that's very Cheryl.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's on brand for Cheryl.
It is on brand. So, but you didn't try to use any of the lab equipment, right?
No, I did nothing. I did
And
not.
nobody else?
To my knowledge, nobody else did either. No.
Okay, then it's not our problem, probably.
He's just gonna look at me. Estia,
There's
really-
no explanation. No,
It's fine. It's all good. I don't know. I'm fine being blissfully ignorant.
Yeah, there's no need for more explanation on that one. Okay, so poisoned, survived, and then there's a lead to this old watcher. And does that has to do with these slayers that have been turning up dead?
As far as we can tell, they've been cruciamentumed and killed while they're
Weak.
powerless
Yeah.
or weak. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing we can go on. So Julian and his wife are kind of setting up a counter council.
Somebody married Julian?
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very similar.
her name is Jillian.
They have a daughter.
They
They
have
stayed at my house.
somebody married Julian and procreated with him?
Yes. Yes, at some point they put coitus on the schedule and that resulted in a spawn.
What does everyone have against Julian? Like, he's hot.
He's very cute. He's adorable. We love Julian. We love him.
There's like an audible gag from Ash. Just,
No. Okay. Yeah, we love him.
Look, I really do like Julian. There was some friction at
Julian,
the start. He's a
yeah.
great guy, but at the
He's
same
just a
time,
nerd.
hot
He's
kettle.
a complete nerd who's made up of 98% tweed.
I
So-
did like he never mentioned the wife, and I will admit, before we found out about Jillian, I had him just as confirmed bachelor, possibly
Bachelor, yeah.
asexual.
Valid. So should we go talk to this would you say the name was Robert?
Rupert Giles.
What kind of name is that?
So British, it's
British.
painful.
The only thing is we'd probably have to hop on a plane or something. Can you even
I don't know.
leave
Have no idea.
the city?
He's just chuckling as he pictures Estia like sitting in an empty seat, and the plane takes off, and Estia's just hanging there in the sky, just left behind.
Oh, oh, that's a Nana question. Maybe maybe we could fit her in like a jar,
Like a soldier?
and with like a charm, and then she comes out.
Does he not have Skype?
Old British watcher.
Even boomers can figure out Skype.
Look, we've tried to find other ways to connect him. This guy is very much off the grid, and I'm assuming by choice if he's on the outs with the Watchers Council. The only chance we have is showing up and hoping he will talk to us.
It's too bad that AOL Instant Messenger isn't still around because he probably uses that.
He's probably on some sort of old pseudo message board back from the MSN days.
MSN Messenger.
I was gonna say, well, if
Core memory unlocked.
Yeah.
but
Estia's
like
gonna go to like high five, yay, and then kind of stop and put her hand back down.
if Alice had to, she took a while to find this guy, so I think he's probably pretty off net.
Yeah.
Who's Alice? Do I know who Alice is?
That is
She
the
who not be my mom.
Um,
Everyone else keeps calling her my mom, and I keep saying, not
Yeah.
my mom.
I would think
Hey,
you'd
what
be
a
like
mood.
the expert on that.
what should we call it? What, egg chamber? I don't
What?
egg carton. I don't know what
Incubator?
the incubator. There you go.
Just call her
Just call it Alice. Okay, Alice. Sorry,
Alice?
Allison.
Birth
Oh fuck
mother?
yeah! We also have Allison.
Birth mother, maybe?
It has
That-
to be something in the name. It has to be something in the name.
That still, I think, intimates a connection that May would rather not acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So Allison, sorry. So Allison, like I said, is a spook and a technomancer.
Oh, Alice.
Alice. Allison is the guardian angel. Arr! I'm not even high. I think I'm hangry. Or hungry, confused. Hung-fused? No, wait, that doesn't sound right. I suppose it's not inaccurate, but it doesn't sound right.
May reaches down and pulls out a Snicker out of her backpack. It's just like,
At the sight of it, Estia's like, oh, I miss chocolate. I
I'm
didn't
telling you,
realize
I
it
could
before
make you
now.
solid for a little bit.
I
Don't do that.
Wait, did
Hmm?
you and Oh, okay.
What? Yay?
You know what I'm getting at here. I'm trying not to be
No!
No. There's just simultaneous no.
Did you use it to say goodbye? That what you're talking about?
Let's talk about this another time. I
Can
think we're
do.
more focused on Estia and this Giles thing, and there's a lot more important things going on.
Oh god, we're not an awkward bunch at all.
no, we are not focused on Estia. We're focused on this whole like Dead Slayer thing. Why do we think some old like Watcher dude is gonna have any answers about these people?
It's more of a hope than anything.
Okay.
He's on the outs, and from everything we've gathered, he knew things Watchers weren't supposed to know, which is, I think, part of the reason he might have broken from the Watchers in the first place.
He knew things he wasn't supposed to know.
There's
He's from my hometown, or he at least taught there. He was a librarian there. So, have you heard of Sunnydale?
I don't know if I've heard of Sunnydale or not. Chris?
I think
Do I roll some lore or some
you
shit?
would know about Sunnydale because of your aunt.
I would think so. Okay.
Because your aunt was part of the Sunnydale destruction.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about the Slayer. It's shit. Okay. So at the mention of Sunnydale, FC is just gonna be like, oh.
yeah, he was the Watcher there.
Okay. Well, so there's got to be more that I can do here then while you guys go talk to this guy.
Probably, unless you want to try to come with.
I can try. I kind of get the sense that I'm a little bit bound to the area, but I don't know for sure.
It's chuckling
I don't
again.
know. I brought my best friend all the way from California, so
Yeah, but they were tied to you, weren't they?
Well, and
Not
different strokes for different ghosts, you know.
Yeah, I remember that scene from Ghostbusters. Yeah, no, we can but try. Although I'm imagining Estia like once again being in the plane takes off, and then like halfway through the state, just boom, like a bird in a pane of glass. Prefer that
I
not
mean,
happen, but
you have her ashes.
I do have some left, yeah. So we could try. Then he's gonna get up for a moment and go and get the little urn.
Well, can I just like, I mean, if I can go to different places, couldn't I just like pop over there and say hello? I can try it right now.
Where do you want to pop up?
London.
You pop up at the base of Big Ben.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back.
Okay.
What's the address?
It's a very rural address in New England, in this like very tiny, if you like look it up, it's this very tiny like seaside town.
Okay. Somebody pull up like Google Earth or whatever and like show it to me on a globe.
He'll bust out his phone, punch it in.
And what do we want to ask?
What he knows about the Cruciamentum and if he knows anything about it being weaponized to use against Slayers. And if there's like something that can be done to counter it when it's administered instead of just trying to wait it out. At least that's what I would like to ask. May? Ash? Any other questions you would like to ask this gentleman?
I thought maybe he could have some, maybe some type of knowledge of why I am close to a nuclear bomb, but I think one thing is probably more important than the other.
At this point, it is getting pretty late in the evening. It would be darker on the East Coast than it is in Ohio, even though like same time zone, but like the East Coast does the sun sets a little sooner than
Yeah.
in the interior. And you can kind of glean that like an old guy would probably be in bed by this point.
I mean, a normal old guy would be in bed at this point, but like a guy haunted by the ghosts of his past and the destruction of an entire small town in California, maybe not.
And also, if like a ghost showed up into his house,
I
Yep.
could get him real awake real quick, I'm sure.
Just be careful. An old watcher may have wards or other things that would not be good for a ghost.
What's it gonna do? Kill me?
Discorporate you, bind you into something that you can't escape. Just to name a few.
tear your soul asunder until you can no longer exist anywhere, heaven or hell. I've thought about this a lot.
I just, that doesn't scare me.
Trap
For
you and
some
make you
reason.
listen to the Mariah Carey Christmas CD over and over again
The Mariah Carey hit song, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
on a loop, an endless loop.
The Mariah Carey 1998 hit song, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yes, that one.
Kevin is done. He's ready for him to fall out of his chair.
Well, I guess you probably have to sleep. So I'm willing to let them sleep, but I'm going to go to this like little placey place that has been pointed out to me on a globe. Oh no. Mena, what did you have to say?
I literally was just laughing about Kevin. It's not a big deal.
I'm probably gonna go poke around this guy's house while they get some sleep.
Because that's not creepy at all.
I mean, you don't get much creepier than a ghost.
You do, actually.
And I love you, but like, can you be creepy?
I can be creepy. I can be all kinds of creepy. You haven't even seen creepy. I can be creepy.
But
Being
you're so
creepy right
soft.
now.
But you're so soft.
No, I'm being creepy right now. You're creeped out. I can see it.
Ooh.
If anything else proves that that's still Estia, it's the absolute cinnamon roll energy that we're getting right now
Yeah.
from
I
Ghostia.
was, I was gonna say, like I've been seeing ghosts since basically since I was born, and like you're all in one piece and not like cleaved in twain like a lot of them I saw, because a lot of them were from Sunnydale, and so there's a lot of bad shit that happened there, and a lot of ghosts like to stick around. So you're like a adorable little bunny to me.
I am going to need to give you a lot of hugs. She's
That's
like
exactly how to
at-
prove you're creepy.
She's looking at May like having completely forgotten about the creep factor, honestly.
Yeah. He's like, isn't she adorable?
So like when Ash is like, that's the way to prove that you're creepy, she's like, shut up, we're past that. That's so 5 minutes ago.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do tonight?
Well, the pizzas are going to get here eventually, and he is
Everyone's gonna
planning to.
pizza and
Yep, pizza, maybe, definitely seems like a good day to medicinally relax and
do you guys want
Yeah.
to play apples to apples? We should play apples to apples and then go to bed. Eat pizza, apples to apples, bed. I will be on Ash's team because I can't card myself.
Yes, yeah. We'll flip the cards for you. It's okay.
he's like,
They just uses her telekinesis to do it.
how did you know
That's
I
how-
had apples to apples?
That's how Estia like trains any kind of telekinesis that she has. It's just
Flipping the cards.
I flipped it.
Yep.
Anyway,
Ye will go get the apples to apples box out of his closet. We'll put it down.
So, as you all play apples to apples and eat pizza,
May's feeding
The
the
night-
crust to Barnaby.
he is nomming that shit like there's no tomorrow.
I love that so much.
I did that to my little brother once.
So you eat pizza and you play apples to apples, and it's about as normal as a night with your formerly dead ghost friend can be. Next morning, it is bright and early because it's still a school day. And Ash, you actually you get a text. You've had these notifications turned on for a while now. The smoothie place is open again.
First thing in the morning, you hear like there's been a cuddle pile obviously, because it's the Scoobs at this point.
Yeah.
And like there's like a faint like bzz, bzz of like Ash's phone, and like Ash like blurry eyed, and then they go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like,
May
Ash-
flies off because I imagine she was like partially like lapsed over. Like Ash is just fucking flies off. Like what the fuck?
Ash is like up on their knees, like on the bed over everyone. It's like smoothie, 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 smoothies, the smoothie, the smoothie, the smoothie, and it's like bouncing up and down on the bed. And it's just like,
Ow.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Smoothie, do you want a smoothie to make it better?
I don't know if a smoothie will help a cracked rib.
Right. The strength. Okay. Smoothie? Ice pack. It could be an ice pack smoothie. The smoothie place is back open.
We can.
He's just
Okay.
gonna curl up on her side on the floor, just like
It's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even lying. Like it's very early.
He's just gonna kind of lumber out of bed, gently pick May up, put her back on the bed, gently check the ribs.
It's bruised. It's not cracked.
Okay.
Probably.
And Ash is just like bouncing up and down gently on the bed
Hey.
on their knees, just like butt to
I'll
heel,
go-
butt to heel, butt to heel.
I'll go with you. Let's go get smoothies before somebody kills you. Let's go.
Okay.
May, do
Alright,
you want
so-
smoothies or do you want more sleep?
I'll take a
We'll bring
smoothie,
back-
but I'm curling back up in bed, and she
Yeah.
flops
Yeah.
back over and just steals
So
Ye's
is Ye.
pillow.
No, he's not going.
Ash will literally like kiss to May's temple, kiss to Ye's temple, and just like smoothie for you, smoothie for you. Okay.
Do you know what kind of smoothies they like? Let's bring back smoothies for them.
Smoothies for everybody.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Strawberry, pineapple.
Yes, blueberry, strawberry, pineapple. Do you want
Yeah.
mango this time or not?
No, thank you.
Okay.
And
And
then
Ash just is like, that's you. Smoothies, smoothies, smoothies. I
Yeah.
thought Danny died. And like they're like on the way to the smoothie spot. I thought Danny died. I thought
Yeah.
Danny died.
meanwhile, Ye is just like
I
big
thought he did.
spoon and
Yeah.
Oh,
so
do you
what
mean
it-
Malcolm?
Oh, not Danny. Malcolm. Why did I-
I
my
was
brain
so
just went Danny.
confused.
I'm sorry. My brain
My
went Malcolm.
confusion level.
How
Yeah.
dare you do your smoothie boy like that?
I know, right? No. Out of character, I was so excited for smoothies that I was just like, whoa.
Well,
Oh,
now I want a
Malcolm.
smoothie.
Yeah. Wait, no, Ash is like, I thought Malcolm died. I thought he died. There was a really big explosion because of big bunnies. Really big bunnies.
Okay, wait. Tell me who Malcolm is. Esty is just sort of like paddling, padding alongside, like
Yeah.
like
Not-
just like trying to walk normally without being able to feel the concrete under, and she doesn't quite have the hang of it yet. So she's like almost moonwalking, or
Yeah,
like
like half floating a little
or
bit.
like you know those dogs that are wearing the doggy shoes for the first time, like
Yes, yes.
you know, except
Yes.
probably a little faster. You know, she's
Yes.
she's getting used to it.
Yes. Ash is like, oh, Malcolm is the smoothie boy at the smoothie place, and he made my smoothies for 3 years straight. Not that I have a problem or anything, but
And how do we feel about Malcolm?
but fine. He uh-huh. And like for like Ash is usually like very, you know, like I mean Ash is like not they're confident, right? Like obviously. So Ash is like,
Oh, we know how
fine,
Ash is.
fine. Yeah, like Ash is like, fine. We feel fine.
Is he cute?
Why would I know?
Well, you saw him every day for 3 years. Is he cute?
Oh, I saw you every day for a couple years too. It's just like bold-faced lie. Just like
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, what's your favorite smoothie?
It's just a deep inhale. I really like a spinach, kale, banana, pineapple, mango smoothie with coconut milk and orange juice added, and he knows to add the extra matcha shot and a little bit of green tea, and it's fine.
He knows what you like.
I don't even have to ask for it.
That's adorable.
It is not adorable.
Okay.
You're the adorable one, not me.
No, you.
I missed you. Okay, yeah, maybe he's a little bit cute, but like he's just the smoothie boy. And yes, his smoothie shop got destroyed by supernatural bunnies, but like, yeah. And Ash just kind of gestures to himself and Estia and is like,
Did he rebuild? Are we gonna find out if he rebuilt?
Director?
Yeah. No, I mean you got the text said the shop's open.
Is it like in the same spot? Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the grand reopening.
Okay.
We can
Um,
rebuild it. We can make it better,
If-
stronger, smoothier.
If we build it, they will come.
Here?
Giggity?
Like now?
Doesn't take much then, huh? All right, well.
Anyway,
Guys, it's
May just
Monday,
wasn't
not
rolling out.
Saturday. It's Monday, not
Since
Saturday.
something stupid
smoothie
happening.
stand.
So Ash is like, yeah, it's in the same location, and I may or may not have stalked his Instagram after everything happened to make sure that he didn't die. And again, I don't have a problem.
Well, but he didn't die.
No, he didn't die.
He was still posting on Insta.
He posted like like the safety check-in thing.
Oh, good.
Safe
So
from
Like
rock
marked safe
rabbits.
from
yes,
giant rabbits.
Yeah,
Okay.
safe from the Cleveland Rock Rabbits of 2024. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
I haven't slept well in like a month and a half. And Ash is like looking at like they've rolled out of bed from Yays and just like, oh no.
In the like bunny PJ pants.
Yeah, Ash is probably just in like really old raggy gray sweatpants, like a cropped sweatshirt, like they did not like gel their hair in any sort of way. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Just
Oh,
wearing
no.
the emergency stuff they keep at Ye's place.
Yeah, literally. Like they have an emergency outfit at Ye's for like the times that they crash, and they're like,
What's oh no?
if he's serious, this is first time in months. I'll be back.
We can stop by your place. You can change.
But
The only person
smoothies-
that is in a hurry for smoothie is you. I promise you, I'm not.
there's like a vague like pout on Ash's face. It's like, okay.
Do you
yeah,
want smoothie or do you want better clothes first?
both
You gotta pick.
clothes and smoothie? It's early enough that Ash is like, okay, clothes and smoothie.
Clothes and smoothie. Okay, let's go get you some clothes and then we'll go get you some smoothie. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they go back to Ash's. Ash takes a really speedy shower, just kind of like fixes her hair pretty quickly, wets it down, brushes it out. It's still, cropped on the sides, just making sure it's not like sticking up at like angles.
Ash doesn't want to show up with mating plumage. That's...
Kyle, stop! We cannot be on the same page all the time.
Well, you
Yeah,
should
so like
see when
they
I wake up with short hair.
yeah, so they kind of like make sure that it's like well coiffed, I guess. Just like okay. And then the outfit that they change into is a less raggedy version of the same exact thing. It is just less worn gray sweatpants, high top clean sneakers though, and instead of a stained, kind of cut over the shoulder, the ones that have at Ye's, they've like cut their collar off and they've cropped it and like there's stains all over. Like it's their last emergency ones. It's a clean, like cropped white hoodie, and then this one has a hood. And they come out and like they essentially look like 90% the same, except for it's just clean this time. With clean
Astia
sneakers.
has been spending the whole shower like practicing interacting with stuff, and then like when Ash comes out, she's like, "Ah, hot. You made the right call. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's go get smoothies."
Ash does probably pause in their doorway just briefly to watch Estia like playing with trying to move things.
Yeah, I have no
Just-
idea how successful it is, but she's trying. She's probably making like a piece of like what's in a college student's, she's probably making a lava lamp like wiggle, or maybe the lava
Ash does not have a lava lamp. Absolutely not.
That's
That's a
May's
yay.
room.
I was like, that's a Yay and May thing. That is not an Ash. Ash probably has a jump rope somewhere.
Well, that's not nearly as fun, but she's probably like booking the jump rope though.
Yeah, just like trying to get it to like sway a little bit.
Lint,
just
some
Amazed,
pocket
it's like-
lint.
They're taking so long. Where's the smoothie?
I know, and it's not that far to the place.
So
Should we be concerned?
That would take
So you
energy
guys-
in waking up more.
yeah, so they freshly clean,
Yeah.
they make their way to the smoothie place.
Yeah.
Estia
Um,
in hand.
Walking fast, faces passing home fast. Let's go.
So you are greeted by a lovely smile on the face of Malcolm as he welcomes you back, and he gets you all of your smoothies and everything. Estia, you kind of realize that like
Yeah, nobody sees me.
yeah,
Just wandering
nobody.
behind. Just wandering behind Ash. Wait.
It seems like Allison only made it so that the Scoobies can see you.
Makes
So,
sense.
yeah.
Very briefly, Ash, before they order, Ash will be like, "Do you want anything? Can you? You can't. How does that work?" Okay, got it. Okay, so Ash will move a order, and she'll be like, "Hey, Malcolm," just super cash. Like, I'll take the usual spinach, kale, pineapple, maybe
Yeah,
banana,
you got it.
the green tea stuff. And then
That's
a couple
protein?
more. I need a yeah,
Ask for his
You
number.
got it.
maybe like double.
Ask for his
and-
number.
No. And then a blueberry vanilla smoothie to a little bit of brown sugar in that too.
And his
Um,
number.
No. And then a strawberry pineapple with like a little bit of lemon and coconut milk too. That would be really cool.
He is expertly writing the orders on each of these cups, like in time as you say them, and slides them over to the person making the smoothies, and he goes, "You got it. That'll be, however many $bucks," and so you pay, and then after a couple minutes, smoothies are ready. They are just pumping people through the shop because it's the morning, it's the rush hour. But
And it's the grand
they
reopening.
have their shit together.
Yeah.
Malcolm is on it, and he make me a perception notice check.
Oh God, why would you do that?
While they're doing that, director, can Estia get real nosy about like their back house? Like, how clean are their blueberries?
Their blueberries get rinsed actually after they get delivered. So like you can tell they come in like cleanish and then they get re-rinsed.
I just meant like in general, like can she just poke around like the back office?
You asked. You
I
asked.
I did. So anyway,
Yeah, no, they're it's really actually impressively clean. They did have about a month to like completely overhaul their whole setup because of the distraction and everything. So they're back on it.
So the smoothies get like, they're like order for Ash, like that type of
Mhm.
thing. Ash grabs the tray and she takes it and she goes, see you, Malcolm.
Bye, Ash.
Bye.
Make me one more perception notice check.
Yeah. So for everybody who didn't have Roll20 open like I said, the first one was a 10, so that didn't go well.
Estia learning to ghostwrite just for this to put Ash's
what
number like
did that?
oh no.
That's a 9.
Oh no.
Okay.
I swear to
yeah,
God,
It's a
notice
9.
Ash
anything.
gets pussies again.
Nah, it's not that. Okay, so what, you make your way back to Ye's place?
I mean, it's like there's a second like before they get to the door where like Ash takes a smoothie and like takes a sip and like looks at Malcolm and is like, like perfect.
He gives you a thumbs up back.
You are so cute.
There's a
That
look
was
that
so
Ash
cute.
gives it. Oh, you're gonna make me vomit my smoothie back out. Stop it.
I mean, it's a smoothie. It's gonna taste fine the other way too.
You know what? You're not wrong. And like
And
there are
yes,
people probably looking at
yes.
Ash talk to themselves.
You gotta keep a Bluetooth, like a little AirPod in your ear at all times when Estia's around. You can pass it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What did you think May did for
After
all
being
of
like,
those
"No."
years?
No. Yeah. After the looks at my like, no. Like they're like, okay, AirPod next time. Yep. Okay.
So you head back
so
to
they're way
Ye's.
back.
Yeah,
Oh.
somebody say something?
Oh, I'm lagging again. Lagging.
We're going.
Well,
we're going.
here's what-
We're going.
Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm moving you forward anyways. All right. I will not turn this car around, so help me God. You make your way back to Ye's, you get there, and Ash, you are beelining it for the bedroom to give everyone their smoothies. Estia, you're just kind of like strolling in. I think, do you like try to poke things and prod things as you go through?
Still working on the telekinesis.
Yeah.
I
So
aspire to become a poltergeist.
as Ash has made their way into the bedroom already, you are left hanging back in the living room, and you feel a tug sort of on your whole not body, your incorporeal form, and you
Weird.
find yourself kind of zorped away.
Zorp.
Well, I didn't
It's just
wanna say
a
bam.
straw suction.
Not as bad as slurped. Anyway,
It's just
I
Julian with a
imagine-
vacuum cleaner. Just
you find yourself transported to a world of
pure imagination.
no. A world that you don't recognize. It is, for all intents and purposes, almost like a liminal space of this white void. But in this white void are sort of shadows and echoes of shapes and almost people like figures passing by doing their own thing. You actually find yourself in a space where you can see where your friends are in the other room, but they're in a sort of ethereal state. And you hear a voice from behind you. Hello, Estia.
So I imagine the Zorb felt a little bit like the static on a TV like looks. Like I feel like it's the physical sort of embodiment of that, like and then suddenly
Yeah.
Do I recognize the voice? I'm gonna turn around.
You've heard it once before. And you vaguely recognize this woman who stands before you now as the woman who gave you your uh, bodily appearance. The
Alice? Are you Alice?
close.
Alice
Allison.
Close? Allison.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
It's
I'm
nice
assuming you
to
don't know
meet
why
you.
you're here.
No. Absolutely not.
And by here, I don't just mean in my realm.
Is that where here is?
Approximately.
Yeah, I don't know anything, and I've been trying not to focus on it because it makes me uncomfortable when things are focused on me, which is why we're not focusing on me.
You're gonna have to get used to that. Things are gonna focus on you for a while.
Don't like that. Nope.
What the fuck are you doing, Kyle?
Focusing.
Kyle, will you just mute? Just mute.
I wasn't even saying anything when I did
Just
it.
mute. Just shh.
Mute your face.
We're focusing over here.
Anyway. Yeah, no, don't like that. Nope. Mm-mm.
Humor me for a couple minutes at least.
Okay.
We need to talk about why you're back.
Okay. It's because my friends need me, right? And not any more sinister reason, right? That's how that works, right?
You're spunky. I like that.
Just asking questions.
I guarantee you that the powers that be brought you back for no reasons that are nefarious, but they are important and they are powerful reasons. You were brought to bring a different kind of strength to the group, not one of physical prowess or magical power, but of mind and will and patience. You offer a new perspective. That's important because I think, as you've noticed, your friends are a little lost right now. They're getting better,
They just seem
but
really bitter.
yeah. I will say they're doing their best, but they're going to need more than their best for what's coming. And that's why you're back. Because you bring out their best.
Well, that sucks for them. I mean, I'm happy and all. Like, that's cool. I just, I don't know. I feel like there's clearly been a lot thrown at them by the powers that be, and like maybe they could give them a fucking break. Just a short one.
As much as I wish that's how it worked, it's not.
Why is that never how it works?
Because the powers that be are not fair entities. The powers that be simply are.
No, I get that. Like, life's not fair. Suck it up. Part of being adult. Like, I get that. I don't know how I get that, but I get that. I don't feel like I got that before I died. So cool. Life lessons for the dead. But if they're the powers that be, and they're strong boys, and girls and be friends, why can't it just for a minute? Why can't they just use their powers to just be like, this is an oasis of calm for like 5 minutes for Anne Slayer and their friends? Like, why is it always powers that be need you to be stronger than you actually are? Even though we're the powers that be and we made you and we probably were in control of the primordial forces that formed you, and we apparently didn't form you up to specs, so you're gonna need a whole lot of help. Why?
Are you familiar with. You know what? I'll stop myself there. I know you know Greek mythology, correct?
Yeah.
So you are aware that gods can be inherently flawed.
But my friends are flawed too. And why are we taking all of the gods' flaws into consideration, but not my friends? Like, why do the gods get to be flawed but still play to their strengths, but my friends get to be flawed and have things hit them right in the flaws? I mean, that's not only not fair, that's really dirty pool. I know you don't know any of this.
If I knew, I would tell you. But even I do not pretend to understand the ways of the powers that be. Nor do I fully want to. Because, yeah, they're dicks. But what I will say is that a lot was lost when you were. But your job's not finished. The powers that be see through the plans that they've begun. And your friends are entering a dangerous realm that you need to be part of so that all efforts will succeed. This is not something that you all can fail. Believe it or not, the powers that be don't always just want to fuck with people. There are crucial things going on in the universe, and you are about to be part of one of them, as are your friends. And she reaches out and she taps your forehead with her
Boop.
index finger. Not like a boop, just like a gentle tap.
Just a little boop.
Chris, what
And
do you think a boop is? It's a gentle tap.
I really want it to be on the nose, actually. It's the forehead.
No,
just-
it's a forehead boop.
It's a boo.
Hey, listen, for anyone who's seen Naruto, it could have been the
um it ignites a sort of glowing point in the center of your forehead, and she says, "You have a connection to a higher power. Listen to it. It won't steer you wrong." And the light fades. And then you are transported back to the realm that you were in, the material plane, for what it's worth. For all intents and purposes, that's the phrase. And you're back in Ye's actual apartment, and you can hear your friends in the other room slurping smoothies.
Like, by the way, if you like that, and like she points to May, you're like, there's a little extra protein powder. Not Malcolm's that like the smoothies I get. Like I like the extra vanilla protein powder. So, like, just
mean,
a
this
casual
is
blabbering from.
really good. I
And
did just
how-
ask for blueberry, but it's good.
How is Malcolm, by the way?
Fine.
Good, good. I'm
Not-
glad he's doing
Not
well.
shoot on. Looking as
Hey,
May
handsome
and
as
May,
ever.
make me a perception notice check.
He's a
While
vibe.
they are chatting, Essie is
Yeah.
gonna kind of come back from the living room, like, and kind of like lean against the door unconsciously in sort of the same pose that Eugenie was in when she was leaning against the door. Like you can see the same sort of pose, although she's sort of like carefully not actually touching the door. Anyway. Perception
Is it a
notice.
7?
14.
14.
1,
Okay.
4.
Oh, 1, 4.
So it was like 1, 4.
Would you?
Ye was just gonna look at the receipt.
How much do we
Um,
owe?
May, you notice a series of numbers on the bottom edge, like the bottom rim of Ash's cup.
She just like bends over and it's just like, hey Ash, can I borrow your phone?
Why?
Because I want to take a picture of us.
Ash takes their phone and does the thing that's like just swipes it to like get to the camera and is like, here. Like it's still locked.
Yeah, May is just going to take a quick selfie of the group and then switch the camera around, take a picture of the number before Ash accidentally wipes it off or something.
What you taking a picture of there, May?
Us?
Hmm.
Holy moly! Hi, Raid.
Oh,
Oh, hi everybody.
welcome in, folks.
Hi. It's a lot of you.
Welcome into Grave New World, our Buffy the Vampire
Um,
Slayer TTRPG. We're all
Our
currently
crew, King Smoothie.
trying to hook up our Slayer with the smoothie slinging Lothario at the Smoothie Palace.
Oh, Malcolm Lothario, please. Malcolm is actually probably like unironically a little Danny looking esque in that like he's a little nerdy looking and like you know a little wiry You know, like he's not some like buff dude working at the smoothie shop. Like he's just some like average
He's not
college
Cam.
kid. He's not Cam.
Yeah.
For those of you who are reading, Cam is my himbo NPC. He is not Cam by any means. He's just some average dude with a part-time job, making his way through school, working at the smoothie shop. So yeah, May is taking a picture of her on Ash's phone.
Huh. Oh,
And Ash
alright.
is like, and Ash like, it's like, all right, let me like taps like the little picture preview, and I was like, okay, fine. And then sees the secondary like little photo at the bottom. Is like, what? Message received. Thank you. And Ash just the photo, but like the bottom of the cup, and it's like, got it, but don't really have time for that right now, do we?
You need to make time, Ash.
And I make time for all of you. I also care about. So
Yeah, but you haven't been obsessing over any of us for the last month and a half.
there's a quiet like month and a half. Yeah. No.
May
Um,
turns away.
yeah, there's like a I don't obsess. Thank you very much. I go and get my smoothies. He makes the smoothies. I take them,
Liar.
and I leave.
Estia floats it. Liar.
Jay was just like pinches the bridge of his nose for a moment. It's like, you woke up and yeeted May out of the cuddle pile. Like
For the
straight just
smoothies. For the smoothies.
Listen,
huh?
if it was just for the smoothies, I'd be more mad at you right now because I hurt a lot.
Oh no.
Ash is just like, sorry. It's just like, your smoothie does work as an ice pack.
May will like have Ash set the smoothie down and then grab
Just
their
like-
hands and just be like, Ash, if I can do it, you can do it.
There are other people I care about more. Malcolm is cute. He makes smoothies. That's it. End of story.
That's
We
not the
love
end
you
of the
too,
story, but we do love you too.
We can drop it for now.
Ash like gags at the love you too from both sides outside of men. Just...
Oh, don't be like that. And he's just gonna like pull May and Ash together in a big old bear man hug.
May's
And
just
kind of
gonna
like-
like give Ash smooches like all over their cheeks. He's like,
Ash just like, Estia, help.
Estia, ghost kisses.
Sorry.
Come on.
Incorporeal. I don't know what you want from me.
Ghost kisses. What,
Sorry,
like chili
can't
kisses all over their face.
I
Well, fair enough. We'll make this work eventually.
she's gonna reach out and just pat May on the head though. Give her like a brain freeze.
Just stick the hand directly into the brain. I do this for long enough.
just be so funny if like sparks came off of her from just like ghost touching May, especially like since her hair's so magically charged anymore. It's just like
Ooh, her hair feels spicy.
why is it spicy?
Oh.
So you guys, you guys have a strange smoothie cuddle pile right now. Um, and
How else would we end this, Chris?
Yeah, right?
exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
It can either be cute, sad, or horny. Pick one.
Or sometimes
all
two.
of the three. I was gonna say all of the three.
Yeah. So we zoom out from this strange scene, and and we dropped the curtain tonight as you guys have some strange bonding, I guess, with your new smoothies. Also, these
Jack
are like
just
the
hung
best
over
smoothies
in his
ever.
bedroom,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is everyone? The fuck is happening?
Doing in there.
It's like, I don't want to know. I'm not a part of this.
No, Jack just walks in from work from the garage covered in and is like, "That's time. Be back in 20."
He does
Well,
his
thank you,
regular shower
everybody.
routine, and we're all like, back in.
Yep.
Thank you everybody for coming to play with us tonight, and for everybody who's watching. Thank you, Mana Queen, especially sticking it out through all of the technical difficulties and everything. We love you so much.
We made it, guys.
Thank you. I almost called you May. You're Luna.
Am I though?
Thank you, Luna. May is always a delight. Thank you, Gloriosa. Estia is fun and adorable and sassy. And thank you, Kyle. Yay is just the traumatized little bean that he ever is. Uh, Thank you everyone who watched live, especially the people in chat. Always fun to see what's going on in your little brains. And we got a raid too. That was fun. Thank you
Yay!
everyone who watches on the VOD or on YouTube. If you liked it, give it a like. You clearly did. You made it to the end. Subscribe for more. There's more. There's so much more. Go and watch it all. It's great. And comment below what you thought. We like hearing your thoughts. Thoughts.
Thank
I
you,
don't know why I did that.
Chris, our
Thank you,
director,
Chris.
Thank
and
you,
thank you,
Chris.
producer
Yay.
Kevin.
Producer Kevin.
Yes, thank you, producer Kevin.
Kevin, at one point, I was ready to just yeet myself off camera because he's just making the craziest faces over here, and I was like, I can't.
Almost falling out of his chair. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So, last but never least, I say from the deepest part of my heart, if you have the energy, be kind. But if you don't have the energy, please be nice to each other and have a great whatever time of day it is for you. Bye.